I'm glad I did this video because that was an eye-opener to me, and I'm speechless. Okay, so we've talked about packing before a lot, and today I want to try a couple of different styles of packing, and we're going to see which one fits best. It would be unfair to use this gigantic, large size suitcase, so instead we're going to try something different. So we are going to pack for a 2-week beach vacation using just the carry-on size bag. And this is what we're packing. So we've got 2 weeks worth of underwear, as well as some bras, 2 bathing suits, a dress, 3 skirts, 1 pair of pants, 9 dress tops, 7 casual shirts, and 6 pairs of shorts, knowing that we can always wash some things or get them sent out for laundering. And that should be enough for 2 weeks. We could pack more, but we all know that we always overpack, don't we? So rather than take stuff that we're not going to wear, we're going to do the best we can with what we have here. But now the trick is to fit all of this into here and see which packing method is going to make that happen. So we're going to try 3 different methods of packing. The first one we're going to do is just a clunky pack, or I'm going to call it a crap pack for lack of a better word. And what we're going to do is we're just going to lay everything in nicely so it doesn't get too wrinkly. So like I said, we're going to start packing. Most important thing is I'm going to, of course, put an air tag in my bag so that I can track it, because you just never know where the airlines are going to put your stuff. In my carry-on bag, I have also already taken out 1 bathing suit, 1 pair of shorts, and 1 casual top, so that if they do lose all of this, at least I've got a little bit of this to keep me going for at least a day. Start off with the shoes. So I like to put those right beside the edges so that they are nice and firmly on the sides. Bringing a hat, going to Aruba, you need a hat because really, really bright. Toiletries all set in a bag, and I find that putting them in there helps everything fit quite nice. I like to put bras and anything with an underwire into the corners. And so we'll do that with these. And now it's kind of a free-for-all. So we're going to take all of the shirts, they're sort of folded, and we're just going to start with that. There we go. That's 1 pile, that's 2 piles. Okay, got my pants. Now these are meant to be travel pants, so these are going to go in here. And again, if you put stuff in around the sides, it helps to bolster and keep the hat edge from getting squished. Back to the skirts. Well, we don't really want to get those too crumply, so we'll take these, and they're sort of somewhat nicely folded. Is this the best job that I could ever do packing? No, it's not. And I can already see we're running into some problems. Okay, got to get the underwear in there. That's a pretty important one. You know, and a lot of this is going to depend on the materials that you're bringing, as well as what your size is, because if you're medium to plus size, the clothing in general is going to be a bit bigger. If you're a tiny little thing, then heck, you could probably pack a month's worth in a carry-on bag and still have room for somebody else's clothes. Okay, we do want to have a pashmina for those chilly nights in the air conditioning. And like I said, we're kind of running out of space. I really want to get that beach bag in there. So this is going to go into the carry-on. Okay, so this part is going pretty good, and that's all secured. This I see is going to be a problem. You know, let's just say we could shift things a little, pretty much ruining any opportunity to avoid wrinkles, but okay, let's just give that up. Now this is an expandable suitcase, so I can do that, but there are certain airlines that are going to say, oh, now it's too wide. So, I mean, yeah, if I expand it, okay, yeah, okay, so then I can get it done, but I'm pretty sure every single thing in there, even the bathing suits, are probably going to be terribly, terribly wrinkled. Look at the width. I mean, like I said, there's airlines, there's no way that they're going to say that's allowed. So let's go for round 2. Okay, so as I prep for round 3, I'm obviously having to take everything out of the bag and put it back in again. So what we're going to do in this one is we're going to fold everything into sort of like size folds. Okay, so I've got everything folded up pretty much into sizes, sort of like this. And then it is going to go back in. It's going to be a little bit more organized. And the other thing with this method is, especially for those of you who are doing a multi-trip, a multi-destination trip, travel agents, for example, like it's not uncommon for me to go for a week and stay in at least 3 or even 4 different hotels. So it's nice to be able to open up your case and see at a glance all of your stuff, and to then be able to choose your outfit for that afternoon or that evening without really even trying. Okay, I don't know how many calories you burn when you're packing and unpacking clothes, but I'm thinking it's a few. All right, so I can already see that this is going to work a lot better because it's just taking up so much less space on the bed. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll get the shoes in first, hat, toiletries, bras again, same kind of concept where they're up against the edge of the suitcase. There we go. And now look at this. I was not expecting this. You want to put delicates sort of away from the zipper, because while you might know that you've got delicates in there and that you want to be careful with the zippers, if somebody decides they need to search your bag for whatever, they are not going to be quite as gentle and careful about it as you are. So just bear that in mind when you're considering placement of everything. Okay, and I left a few nylon material items which can withstand just being hucked in. And again, it's going to bolster the hat. Okay, oh, beach bag. And pashmina. Well, pashmina could actually go in here now. So I think we will do that because one less thing to carry, right? Okay. Oh, and you know what? I didn't. We'll shorten that up just to make sure so that this is going to be the proper size. Oh, look at this. Like almost no problem at all doing the zip. Okay, again, we'll just close off the expansion and then like not even any pressure. That's impressive. I don't normally pack my stuff that way. I tend to roll it, but I do like that. I mean, when I get to my next stop, boom, and then just like that, look, I can see everything. I can see where it is. So I'm really liking this method. But just try the third one. I haven't done this in any funky order or anything. So as you watch this is how I'm experiencing it. So we're going to try my tried and true method of rolling, and we're going to compare it to doing it this way. And we'll see what it turns out to be. So let's see. Time to unpack again. Yay! You know what? We're not going to do anything different on this side. So for argument's sake, we'll leave that as is, but let's try rolling all of this stuff now, and let's see how that compares to this other method. And the other trick with this one is that you're going to want to make it sort of as thin and similarly sized as you can. So that becomes kind of a challenge, but you'll make it work. of space. And I do have a few things left over. So these unfortunately are just gonna end up on top because we do have a lower base on this side than what we had with the other style. So yeah, I mean, again, like easy peasy, popsy wheezy, that's done. So yeah, rolling works, but I gotta say, I mean, I honestly thought that the rolling was gonna win. I mean, I'm clearly lost for words right now. I just really was not expecting that, and was quite surprised. And that is for sure how I'm going to be packing my clothes from now on. I mean, just the ability to open up your suitcase and see everything. I mean, we all know what our clothing looks like. So if I see green and white stripes, I know that's my fancy shorts. And I know which shirt that's going to go with. So I can easily pick them out. I would say there's probably a little bit of logic there as well to divide it into sections, you know, shorts in one block and then tops and shirts in another. I'm glad I did this video because that was an eye-opener to me, and I'm speechless. So let me know in the comments below, which method do you use? Have you tried that method of squaring off? And of course I'm going to put it in the edits below because there is a name for that specific type of packing. But mind blown. Who would have thought? So yeah, let me know if you're going to try this next time you go somewhere. And if you were able to go from the large size case down to a little wee rollerboard and how that worked out for you. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos, and we'll see you on the next one.